So, if you want to know the real cause of earthquake, for that, you will actually need to understand the structure of Earth. So, let's see what are the various layers which are present inside the Earth. Now, based on the chemical composition, the structure of Earth is divided into four major layers, that is, crust, mantle, outer core, and inner core. So, basically, this is how it looks like. So, Earth, as we all know, it's kind of spherical in shape, and inside that sphere, a lot of things are present. It's like a ball. So, a ball is not hollow. Instead, inside the ball, you have another small ball, then yet another small ball. Inside, you have another small ball. So, that is how you have four different layers, right? So, if you just try to peep inside and see what is present inside this ball, right now, this ball is Earth. So, you will see there are four layers, and in these four layers, the outermost layer is crust. So, this here you can see the black outline. You see this black thin layer, that is crust, and inside crust, you have quite a thick layer, that is mantle. Here you can see the part, greenish part, that is mantle. And inside this you have outer core, and the innermost one is the inner core. So these are four major layers which are present inside the earth. So surface of earth is basically situated on the crust. So crust is the outermost, and if you see here the black layer, black outline, that is the thinnest one. And so if you look at from sideways, the side view will be like this. This is the earth, and you can see here inside this bigger ball, you are having inside this bigger ball, which is earth, you are having a smaller ball, and inside this yet another smaller ball, and inside you have another ball, that is inner core. So basically that is how the structure of earth is. Now let's see the detail of each of these layers in little more detail. So the first one is inner core. Let's talk about the inner core. The innermost layer, as the name suggests, it's extremely dense, and the density is very, very high, and it's solid in nature. And this inner core is composed mainly of iron and nickel. So you will see the inner core mostly contain a lot of iron inside it. So that is how the magnetic field of earth is created, because iron is the magnetic material. So a magnetic field of earth comes out of these iron which are present within the core, within the earth. So this inner core is also extremely hot. The temperature of the inner core is more than 55,000 degrees Celsius. Sometimes it can reach up to 6,000 degrees Celsius. Next is the outer core, and it's quite dense, but it's liquid. So it's kind of molten. It's also composed of iron. So the iron here is in liquid. It's liquid iron. And here also the temperature is quite high, somewhere around 5,000 degree Celsius. But inner core is the most hottest, okay, and outer core is less hot than the inner core. So see, as you come out from inner core to outer core, the temperature goes on decreasing. Now the next layer is mantle. So mantle is solid. However, in some areas it might be liquid. It is the thickest layer of the earth. You can see in the picture also, it's the thickest most layer of the earth, and it's composed of rocks which are rich in iron and magnesium. And the temperature in mantle is almost 1200 degrees Celsius. So you see the temperature is gradually decreasing as we are coming towards the outer layer, and finally the outer layer, outermost layer, that is the crust. And crust is the thin layer when compared to all other layers. In crust also we have two types of crusts. One is oceanic crust and the other one is continental crust. Now, what do we mean by this? Oceanic crust and continental crust. So, the outermost layer, which is located below the ocean basin, that is called the oceanic crust, and it's even thinner than continental crust. And the continental crust is located under the continents, so it's comparatively thicker. But yes, crust is anyway a thin layer when compared to mantle and cores. Now, here the interesting part is the outer part of crust, the outer part of the crust sphere. It's not just one single piece. It is made of number of plates, number of parts, which are all joined together to form the crust. So we can say that crust is fragmented, that is, it's made of separate pieces, and each piece is called fragment, and it has been given a name called plate. So basically, we can say that the crust is made up of plates. Now these plates play a very important role behind the cause of earthquake. Now here the earth is actually in the form of a ball. Now if you try to magnify it, it looks some more like this. Now, this is not just one single piece. You can see here these black outlines. These black outlines which you see here are the plates. So you can see this. This is one plate. This is plate second. This is another plane. This is the fourth plate. This is fourth plate. Like you are having different plates. So many plates, and all these plates are here joined together. It's forming the surface of the crust.